Going from barely any views to almost 2,000 views with one video is pretty simple, and I have proof. In today's video, I'll share the top 3 things I did to go from this to this. If you're a new YouTuber or a small channel, use these tips to see improvement by at least 2,000%, like I did. Welcome to my series on being a new YouTuber, where I share the actions I'm taking to grow my YouTube channel and get monetized. I'm learning more than anything that growing a YouTube channel takes hard work, consistency, patience, and perseverance. So let's do it. So in my last video on this road to monetization series, I literally just turned on my camera after I finished journaling some thoughts on my YouTube journey. And before I uploaded it, I did a couple of things that expert YouTubers swear by, and the video blew up. Okay, I keep in mind that blew up for my small channel may mean something completely different for a bigger channel, but I'm grateful for the results. So one thing I did right for that video is using AI tools to make the research process easier. Pro tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy are game changers. You can see what's working for other people, and then you can put your own spin on it. I personally use vidIQ. You can install the free plugin on your browser, and you can use it to pay attention to the little things that the channels do, like how they write their titles, how they craft their thumbnails, the keywords that they use. That's exactly what I did with that video that blew up. Another thing is using vidIQ to find outliers. And outliers are videos that outperform the channel's average. So you can look at the number of views in comparison to the channel's subscriber count. So for example, if a channel has 1,000 subscribers, but it got 10,000 views on a video, you know that it must have done something right in terms of the topic and the pace and the hook and all of that. So I reviewed those outlier videos and I made notes of what I think they did well. What grabbed my attention in terms of their packaging, their hook. A mistake that I've discovered is holding on to the idea that SEO is more important than the video idea, the title, and the thumbnail, because search traffic accounts for way less of YouTube views compared to the viewers who actually find your videos using browse features. When people do type in a search term and your video is offered to them, and so are 50 other videos with the same topic, what's going to set your video apart from all those others? It's going to be the packaging, it's going to be the thumbnail and the title, right? I watched an interview with Jake Thomas, and he's a title specialist, and his channels have done over 100 million views. He pointed out something interesting, which is that the best titles and thumbnails mix and match curiosity, desire, and fear. I'm gonna let him explain it because he obviously is gonna do a much better job than me.
The last time we talked, you mentioned, again, these 3 click-worthy emotions of curiosity, desire, and fear. And the way you described it then was like curiosity is kind of the top level. That's really what you're ultimately trying to do. And then you tie that to either desire or fear in both the title and thumbnail. Is that still how you think about it?
Yeah, it is. My newsletter, I break down like kind of 5 viral videos every week. It's been 150 email newsletters, so almost 3 years. And I'm seeing the same stuff. I'm seeing fear. I'm seeing curiosity, desire, and fear every single time, which is awesome. And it's just psychology. Even when you read like copywriting books, like from the 1930s, it was 100 years ago, and the stuff is still relevant. What I would do is I would look up like finance channels. So like the easiest example is a finance channel would be like best credit cards of 2024. So we would do best trout lures of 2024. I'm not copying exactly, but best blank of current year. So we just took that framework and I made that for myself, for our channel. And then we would do best redfish lures of 2024, best snook lures of 2024, best flounder lures of 2024. So we would look for frameworks that were successful, and then we would see how often can we iterate on those frameworks. So that's the thing that I think everybody needs to be doing, is just looking for frameworks and like what's like the psychology, what actually made people click there. Getting past like, oh, this is about credit cards. No, this is about best list of products. So if you can try to just think of, instead of just the topic, what is really making people click, I think that's going to help you get inspiration and from really anywhere.
In the description, I will include the link to Jake's video. Keep in mind though that finding topics that people want to watch and getting them to click can be a great help in getting your content discovered, but it will never make the content any better. So the next thing I did was to focus on perfecting my hook. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with different intros and hooks, but yeah, I'm still working on perfecting my hooks because I need to be able to somehow grab people's attention by the eyeballs. A few great tips that I've learned to make banger hooks are: one, to tease the juicier parts of the video. So for that video that blew up for me, I teased a juicy part of the video where I came to the realization of something important. And there are lots of ways that you can do this, like teasing the climax of your story, like when something goes wrong, the minute you reveal a secret or a fail that turns out to be funny. The next tip is to solve a problem by asking yourself what challenges your audience faces. Do they have trouble getting a home loan, finding love, getting organized? If you know what's bothering them, address that in your intro and promise a real solution. So for instance, remember how I started this video talking about your struggles with getting views? That's a shared frustration many of us can relate to. This is something that I love to do, is to engage as many human senses as possible. Give people something fascinating to look at, even if that means all you did was like change your camera angle. Let them hear a variety of sounds with sound effects and music changes. Add some text to break up the monotony of only hearing your voice. Use the zoom ins and the zoom outs, things like that. So add these types of elements because that's going to help viewers stop and not click away. Whatever you decide to do for your hook, make it 10 seconds or less. When you look at your analytics, you're going to see that YouTube emphasizes those first 30 seconds when showing your audience retention. Something that I've learned recently from one of those vidIQ videos is that most viewers click away at the 30-second mark. So you want to catch their attention ASAP by getting to the point faster, and then from there you can jump into the meat of your video during seconds 11 to 20, well before that 30-second mark. That's definitely something I wish I knew from the start, but you live, you learn. What are you gonna do? So to kind of like round this all up, you may not be consistently in the green for what I call the big three. I'm learning to not beat myself up if one or two of those are in the gray, because to be completely honest, sometimes I just don't even know what the exact cause may be. Look at this video that I'm making reference to totally by accident. I simply took inspired action. I turned on my camera and I just started yapping, and here we are. But before I uploaded it, I made sure to take the time to give it good packaging and make it stand out before I presented it to you. So another thing I'm learning is that I really don't have to spend countless hours editing to give quality content. The key for success on this platform, it seems, and just the key to success with anything in life, is to stay consistent, stay authentic, improve as much as you can, and then in this case it would be mastering your hooks, your thumbnails and titles, and keep believing in the value that you bring, because your breakthrough moment is closer than you think. I'm gonna now show you my analytics. You'll see here that my subscriber count in the last 28 days shot up to 65. If you've been a part of this series and this journey with me, you know that my calamity was that I was only really getting around 10 subscribers a month, obviously there is momentum happening. So I'm getting better. Sometimes my head kind of tough, so some concepts it takes me a while to really understand it and apply it, but that's okay. I'm getting there. We're getting there together. So thank you everyone that subscribed and who's taken the time to leave a comment or a like. You know, that's what's going to help boost this channel. So if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing for more. Until next time.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.